Hello, Chancy third graders. You've been working hard to research this question. What are the challenges people face when learning and how are they overcome? You all split into expert groups to research either Finland, Zimbabwe, or Thailand. And now you get to share your knowledge with others by writing an informative paragraph about what you know about children overcoming challenges in those countries. Here are our learning targets. I can find the gist of an informational text. I can identify the characteristics of the introductory sentences in an informative paragraph, and I can identify the characteristics of a clear focus statement in an informative paragraph. Let's review. A sentence is a group of words that express a complete idea and usually has a subject and a verb. Kenya is a country in East Africa with a desert in the northern part of the country. A short response is usually 2 or 3 complete sentences that answer a question. You'll notice in my sentence I have a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence, as well as when I use a proper noun, and I have a period at the end. That's just one idea. A short response is something you might write to answer a question on a test, just 2 or 3 sentences. Now, a paragraph is several sentences that develop and convey a topic. It is usually organized to introduce the topic, develop the topic with reasons, evidence, and details, and end with a concluding statement or section. It uses linking words or phrases to connect ideas. A paragraph will often be 4 to 6 sentences long. Let's check your knowledge. Is this a sentence, short response, or a paragraph? Great job! That was a paragraph. Now we're going to review what is usually the purpose of informational text. What is the purpose of the paragraphs we will be writing? Answer these questions on the next slide. Informational texts are focused on the same topic throughout the piece. That means we're not writing about lots of different things. We're just writing about one topic that we want to inform our readers of. Remember, the purpose of an informational text is to inform or to teach others about a topic. We introduce the topic with a focus statement. We develop the topic with evidence, such as facts and details, and we end with a concluding statement or section. Today, we are going to look at a model to figure out how do we introduce the topic with a focus statement. In order to learn about this, we will analyze a model paragraph. Analyze means to look closely to better understand. We will analyze a model paragraph to better understand how to write our own. Let's look at a model. Remember, this is the research question. What are the challenges people face when learning, and how are they overcome? Since we are writing an informational paragraph, I should be informing my readers about the challenges people face when learning and how they overcome in my country. I researched Kenya. Here is my teacher model. This is a paragraph, and you can see it's several sentences long. We are just focusing on the first 2 sentences today. Let's look at the first sentence. It's highlighted in red. Kenya is a country in East Africa with a desert in the northern part of the country. This is called my introductory sentence. This is where I introduce my topic or my country to my readers who might not have any background knowledge about it like I do. I'm telling them what it's like in my country and where it is. That could include the climate, geography, and location. My second sentence is highlighted in green. This is called the focus statement. Getting books to children in the desert can be challenging, but Kenyan librarians have found a way to overcome this challenge. This is probably the most important sentence in my paragraph. It focuses, that's why it's called the focus statement, the rest of the paragraph. My first sentence introduces my topic. This sentence tells exactly what I want my readers to learn about my topic, and the rest of it just adds more details. Let's delve deeper into the introduction sentence and the focus statement. Let's introduce our topic. Take a look at my introductory sentence. Kenya is a country in East Africa with a desert in the northern part of the country. I got that from my research note catcher. I gave you on Google Classroom a copy of this research note catcher with all the notes filled in that your group found during your research a couple weeks ago. We're going to use this box that says geographical features, or yours might say, what is it like there? The climate, the geography. We're going to use that box to write our introduction sentences. You should be answering these questions. What kind of information will be included in our introduction sentences? What is it like there? What is the climate? Where is it located? And remember, your information can be found in these notes. So let's see if I answered that question. Kenya is a country in East Africa. I told my readers where it's located, with a desert in the northern part of the country. And I told my readers what it's like in the part of the country I researched. Remember, the country isn't the same everywhere, but where we read about, it's a desert. So that's what's most important. I told my readers where my country is and what it's like there. I can get that information from the geographical features part of the note catcher. Let's look at my focus statement. It's highlighted in green. Getting books to children in the desert can be challenging, but Kenyan librarians have found a way to overcome this challenge. This question is answering the research question. What are the challenges people face when learning, and how are they overcome? Here's a great sentence stem that you could use when you're writing your focus statement. Getting books to who's facing the challenge? In where does your text take place can be challenging, but librarians have, what have they done to overcome the challenge? This is the main idea which we've been working on for the past several weeks. This is the main idea of your section from My Librarian is a Camel. What is the most important thing that you need your readers to know about how people get books in your country? So when it's your turn to write your focus statement, you are going to use these sentence stems to write it, just filling in the blanks with your information. Getting books to children in the desert can be challenging, but Kenyan librarians have found a way to overcome this challenge. This says exactly who's facing the challenge, and it introduces how Kenyan librarians have helped these children. Before we review our learning targets, I want you to pause and match the sentences to the type of sentence that it is from my model paragraph. We'll see how much you paid attention to the introduction and the focus statement. Great job today, boys and girls. Let's review our learning targets. I can find the gist of an informational text. That's what we're doing when we're kind of summarizing and finding the main idea of what we've read. I can identify the characteristics of the introductory sentences in an informative paragraph. And I can identify the characteristics of a clear focus statement in an informative paragraph. You are going to answer some questions to review these learning targets and see what you've learned. Then I want you to think about how you did. Are you a red light? I have no idea what the introduction sentence is or the focus statement. Are you a yellow light? I think I could write my own with a lot of help. Or green light. I think I'm ready to start writing my introductory sentences and my focus statement. Great job today, boys and girls, and I can't wait to see your writing this week.